One of New Zealand's top cops is standing alongside a former drug lord to lead what they hope will be a game-changing hui on methamphetamine. Gang members, mothers, grandparents, children, addicts and former addicts gathered at Waitete Marae in Nongataha. Rotorua mother Kathleen Ngātai understands the struggle of addiction.
I have been clean on my own for 7 months. And then I felt that I needed a little bit more, to dig a little bit more deeper, see if there was any underlying issues. So I opted to go for residential care. It was something that I had contemplated throughout my using when I didn't realise I needed help. But I didn't have the right opportunity to do so, and that opportunity presented itself to me a couple of months ago in the form of the kid's father coming back into the picture and being able to look after the kids so I could get that care.
Ms Ngātai stood in front of nearly 200 people and read a letter from her teenage son detailing his experiences of living with a mother who was addicted to methamphetamine.
Although I knew the effects that my drugs were having on him, I didn't realise just how deep that the impact was having on him.
Assistant Commissioner Wallace Homaha says it's time to take the head off the snake.
We have to do whatever it takes to stop the head of the snake from growing. And this community made some clear commitments today, is that they are standing right beside the police and they want to do whatever it takes to expose these people and to take away the supply chain that feeds these kids. Once they're hooked in, it's very hard for them. The journey becomes a long journey.
Homaha says the issue needs to be seen at a grassroots level by the community.
This is a safe place for our children to grow up with, knowing that it's a place of learning, it's a place of their genealogy, their whakapapa, knowing who they are, and no one has the right to destroy that by bringing this drug in and destroying their lives and also causing misery amongst the people.
He says it's an issue that affects all communities in New Zealand, from Bluff to Te Aroha.
I know that where I sit in Wellington, this discussion is very important to us. It's very important to our minister. I know our minister wants to see some action in this area, and we are prepared to support her in every way we can to look at how we can develop solutions in small communities such as this.
Former Rotorua drug lord Billy McFarlane says it's time to stand up to sellers and those earning profits from drugs and crime.
This town, if anywhere in the world, can make a change. This is a strong Māori community with some great people here, and many of them won't put up with any nonsense. So I think we can enforce change here.
Mr McFarlane was lured by the riches that comes with peddling drugs, but was soon sentenced to 14 years in jail.
My young 2.5-year-old son came to visit me, and he was unable to touch me because of the glass wall that divides the visitors and maximum security. And he was banging on the glass crying for me, and I went back to my cell and I cried for my kids because I knew that I wasn't going to be around my kids for a long time, and I could see that the pain that I had caused to them.
A community left ravaged by the devastating effects of methamphetamine is fighting back in a bid to save lives. Jaden McLeod, Local Focus.